got married at 22 to my college sweetheart and found myself in a big suburban house by the time I was 24. We had our golden retriever. I made Thanksgiving dinners, and I was crying every single day. And my time to cry would be when I was walking our dog, because if I cried in the house, my husband would say to me, "What's wrong with you?" I thought something was wrong with me because I wasn't happy. We made the decision to divorce at 26, and that's when I began my journey to what is happiness. I was so depressed that throughout a year, I went to a psychiatrist begging for more and more and more medication. Until a year in, I said to her, "I think I'm bipolar." And she said to me, "Carin, you're not bipolar." Not that there's anything wrong with that, but she said, "You talk about having these dreams, and you've never gone after any of them." So I left her office and I made a list of every dream I'd ever had. Everything from like, I didn't go abroad in college because I was basically married to my ex-husband, to wanting to do this work in the world somehow. And one by one, I just started knocking off my list. So I was just getting myself healthy again. And I was walking home from going out one night, talking to my sister on the phone, and I go to put my key in my condo door, and I just feel this hot breath on my back. And I turn around and there's this man, this young man, these beautiful big brown saucer eyes just looking into me, and he looks so sad. And I'm on the phone and I'm just like, "Are you visiting someone?" I thought maybe inside of my building. And then he looked down at my stomach and he pulled a gun at my stomach. In that moment, I just screamed, and I'm on the floor, and I'm like, "Please don't hurt me, please don't hurt me." And I had that moment, and then I look up, and now the gun's at my head, and I'm like, "Please, please, please, don't hurt me, don't hurt me." And I have that moment that maybe you've had, maybe some of you have had, where you know it's your last moment. And I said, "Okay, God, it's been a good life, thank you." And I said, "Thank my parents, thank my grandparents, thank this, thank that." And then some other voice just came over me and said, "Oh no, you were put on this earth for a purpose, and women need you, and you're gonna go do that." So in that moment, I said to God, "If you let me live, I promise I'll pursue that purpose." And at that moment, the man took my purse and he ran. It was not that long after, and a friend of mine who I hadn't seen in 20 years posted on Facebook, "You're always so positive, have you seen this?" And it was a link to Marty Seligman, which I followed the link to positive psychology and followed the link to MAP, and I just started bawling because I knew this is it. This is what I was meant to do. So I applied and I got in by some miracle, thank you God, and I started MAP on my birthday, on my 36th birthday. I still was commuting back and forth to my corporate job in Cleveland, and I came here the first day and I said, "This is crazy, like this is my future. This is what I've always wanted." So I went home from that first weekend of MAP and I quit my corporate job, and it turns out to be the best decision I've ever made.